Contours. Hello, welcome to a video session on creating contours using the contour module of ESRI CAD. Using ESRI CAD, contours can be created with .csv file, or we can generate the contours within CAD package itself. Generating contours within CAD package. We will open the sample drawing file which has elevations and a boundary. Before generating the contours, we need to set contour generation preferences. This can be done by selecting Contour Setting option of Contour sub-item in ESRI CAD menu. In Contour Settings window, we can specify parameters like contour interval, grid spacing, boundary generation factor. For this example, let us set 0.5 as contour interval. We will specify major lines for every 2 meters. Select Smooth Contours from Contour Lines group. We will specify 5 meter as grid interval and grid line spacing in Grid and Elevation Lines group. Since we will be selecting the boundary for contour generation, we will not make any changes to scanning radius in Contour Calculation group. We will select Contour, Grid, Grid Elevations in the Output Layer group. We will save these settings by clicking on Apply button. In the next step, we will select Generate Contours menu item. Now, the software will ask for selecting elevation text. We will select all the levels in the drawing and then we will select the boundary when application prompts for the same. Now, we can see that application has generated contour, contour annotations, grid, grid elevation, grid annotation all in a single command. Generating contours using ESRI CAD is that simple. We can also generate contours with multiple boundaries, islands, break lines, etc. We can also create 3D surface while creating contour. For generating 3D surface, we need to select 3D surface in a contour setting window. When we generate contours by selecting this option, we can see that thin surface gets formed, which can be viewed in 3D in CAD package by setting required UCS by selecting View Look from option. We can also render better 3D view by using a shade command in CAD package. Generating contours in ESRI CAD interface. We can generate contours in ESRI CAD interface itself. First, we need to create a file. Let us create a file by name Contour Sample by selecting Topo, Contour, Earthwork option. To import elevation, we have to select CSV or Excel file from Import Data item of Surface menu. We have to specify column numbers of serial, easting, northing, elevation and remark as an import file. By clicking on the Import button, elevation data will be imported. If we have boundary data in CSV file, even that can be imported. In this demonstration, we will create boundary using the software only. Open Contour Map window from Contour menu. To create an automatic boundary from elevation data, we have to specify the appropriate scanning radius. Scanning radius is a factor which you need to specify to help the software compute the boundary. You need to specify the maximum distance at which you have taken elevation during the survey. In Contour Lines group, we will specify the contour interval and difference of elevation for major lines. Say 0.5 meter is contour interval and 2 meter is the interval between major lines. Along with contour generation, we can also create grid levels. So let us select grid interval in elevation grid tab. Say 5 meters. We have to select items which we want to output in display layers group. Let us select contour, boundary, original elevations, contour annotations, grid and grid elevations. Now by clicking on View button, contour map will be created, which can be exported as a CAD drawing by clicking on CAD button. The software also displays elevation statistics, which includes minimum elevation, maximum elevation, number of contours, area of boundary. For better results, we always recommend that you import boundary instead of allowing the software to decide the boundary. Thank you for watching this video. In next video, you will come to know how to compute the volume using contours and create a profile along an alignment. For more details, please visit www.esurveying.net.